What's up, duelists on the road to 4K, and I gotta play the big 4K himself, Obelisk the Tormentor. If you guys aren't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe, ring the bell, you know, the little bell, you know what's up, you know what's up. Also, if you haven't checked out the pack opening video with Paige yesterday, that video is a banger. That's probably one of my favorite videos I've ever made, so definitely check that out. Definitely check that out. This deck is pretty straightforward. We want to summon an Indestructible Obelisk using Hardened Arm Dragon, or just summon a regular Obelisk. Honestly, I'll settle for summoning it once or twice naturally, even without the dragon. But yeah, you got Giant Rat to search Hardened Arm Dragon. He also searches a couple other toolbox cards. Neospatian Grand Mole is super important because one of the most common outs to Obelisk the Tormentor is Absolute Zero, so you got to have a way of dealing with that in your main deck. There's a few different setups to try and get an Obelisk the Tormentor into play. The biggest one is Hamster or Spy plus Soul Exchange. If your opponent attacks with, let's say, a Stratos into one of your flip effects, you get a second body, Soul Exchange gives you the third, now you've got Obelisk the Tormentor. Boom, easy 4K. Next setup, you've got a flip effect monster, let's say Hamster or Spy, and you've got a Book of Moon. That's another setup. Your opponent attacks the flip effect monster, you get a second monster, you book your monster, you flip it again, you get a third monster. Easy setup, easy setup. You got Pot of Avarice to recycle things in case stuff goes wrong or in case you mill your obelisks. You've got Gores, which is another setup. Gores plus Brain or Soul Exchange gives you 3 bodies. Basically, just want to set up as many ways as possible. Got 2 Starlight Roads to protect the obelisk from sweepers like Black Rose Dragon and Mirror Force and Torrential. Obviously, they can't Torrential on the summon, but they could summon their own monster, and you get the idea. Alright, in the sideboard, got some special ones. Got Angel 07. This card is heat. This card is heat. You bring it in against fairies because you contribute it off Hardened Arm Dragon, and then they pretty much can't win if you have a Deep Prison. Like, as long as you have Angel 7 plus Deep Prison, it's really hard for the fairy deck to beat this card. And that's probably one of the worst matchups because they have 3x, Infinite X, DD Warrior Lady, and DD Warrior Lady outs this. There's not really a great way of getting around that except with, like, fucking Skill Drain, which I don't want to play. Alright, what else? Oh yeah, you gotta have the 2 My Body as the shields for Nobleman of Crossout. That's a big one, because Nobleman of Crossout does a number on this deck. And then, of course, your various mirrors for various matchups. Cyber Dragon, extra summon. Battle Fader, extra summon. DD Crow, prevent the Black Rose. You get the idea. You get the idea. This is what we're playing today. We're playing the Obelisk deck. If you guys like this kind of stuff, you know, smash like. Show me a little love. You guys been popping off lately. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Edison format, classic mode, unlimited, unrated. There we go. They already know what it is. They already know what it is. When we host for the 4K subs, 4K monster video, they already know. That's why everyone's scared. They're not joining right now because they're scared. That's pretty much what it is. They don't want to get punched by Obelisk the Tormentor. Dude, I had a dream last night that there was that like Obelisk the Tormentor was just this dude, and he was just like jacked on steroids, and like he was coming to the bar and he was like hitting on chicks, and they were like, "Yo, this guy's kind of weird, like low key." And I keep thinking about it in my head because it's like I'm playing the Obelisk the Tormentor deck. Okay, Frosted Flake. Good luck, have fun, Frosted Flake. Oh, he's got the Bean avatar. If you haven't watched the Jerry Beansman video, definitely check that one out too. That one's fire. That one didn't get a lot of love for some reason. I think that video's like broken because it has more likes and comments than most of the other videos, but it has like half the views for some. I don't know what the fuck is up with that. That shit's broken. Fucking Frosted Flake though. Good luck, have fun. We lost the rock paper scissors. That's actually tough, but our hand's really good. Our hand's really really good. There's a fun combo. If your opponent has a Gravekeeper monster and you have a Descendant, you can Soul Exchange tribute their Gravekeeper monster for your Descendant. That's a fun combo. It's never come up, ever, in the history of ever, but I'm happy we have Spy against this deck, because Spy is very good against this deck. We've also got some other good ones against this deck, but we have to be careful not to use the D-Prison too liberally, because if they chain Gemini Spark, then it becomes a problem. Alright, interesting. Interesting. They searched Ocean, which means they have Alias. They for sure have Alias. I want to set Spy, set Heavy. I think that's the play. Maybe get them to set a few more cards so our Heavy Storm can get some value. Then our Spy can also get some value. Etc, etc. Oh, wow. They're just going to attack. Alright. Activate the effect of Gravekeeper Spy. They're going to take 200. We're going to special summon out. I think we're going to grab... Now, this is actually tricky. Because if we grab Descendant, we're basically saying something. I don't know what we're saying. Let's just grab another Spy. I'm cool with playing it slow. Okay, there's Alias. There's Alias, you say. Okay, well, I drew Injection Fairy Lily. I drew Injection Fairy Lily. I think we'll play things a little slow. We'll probably just set Hamster pass. I want to get them to commit more back row. I don't want to play this Heavy Storm quite yet. Yeah, we'll just get them to keep committing monsters. I'm not too worried. Once the Ocean hits play, then I'm going to be a little worried. Then I will try to Injection Fairy Lily attack over it. Yeah, I need to clear this card. Ooh, that's good for us. That's good for us. Oh, that's actually not a bad draw. It's actually not a bad draw. We might end up not going for like an Obelisk plan just because we don't have Obelisk. So let's try and Heavy Storm here. Let's see if we can get our 3 for 1. Oh, just kidding. They found Solemn. That's not bad, though. That's not bad because now this Injection Fairy Lily's looking kind of good. It's looking kind of good. We don't need to flip the Hamster quite yet. I will try to Fairy Lily over the Ocean, though. I think that's the plan. I'll summon this. Give him a little question mark. A little question mark. All right, let's try and put them to 2,000 over the Elemental Hero Ocean. I'm basically going to keep playing this deck today until what is it? Until I summon Obelisk. Nice. Big damage. Big damage. Main phase 2, we can set both our back row and actually be in a great spot. One of the ways they could try to get us is with the double Miracle, and then we have Starlight Road to negate the absolute 0. And now that their Solemn Judgment is gone, I'm liking our chances. I'm liking them, boys and girls and people who watch the E3 content. You know how it is. If I top deck Obelisk, I'm 9 trillion % summoning it. Why would you switch Strata? I guess it makes sense. Okay, Miracle. That's okay. That's fine. Because I can deprison this and then Starlight Road the effect. Pretty much. I could do that, or I could just let it happen. I just don't want it to happen in the damage step. We'll see. Yeah, I think deprison and Starlight Road the effect is the move. So we go deprison first. They activate the effect. Like that. And then we activate Starlight Road. Nice. Do they have a response? I do not think so. Let's go summon the Stardust Dragon. They're going to bottomless it. We're going to negate, actually, because having monsters in our graveyard is good for... What is this? What is it? Having monsters in the graveyard is good for... Pot of Avarice. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Pot of Avarice. Yeah, that's why we would negate there. I mean, there's no real reason not to, but... That's the actual reason why we do it. They're going to set a monster. Did they not summon this turn? Didn't summon this turn. Crazy. Crazy. Alright, well, we can just kill them. Because we can Descendant. Pop all their stuff. And then attack directly. Which is going to be the plan. So we'll go Descendant. Activate. Tribute. Target their set monster. They're going to chain bottomless. Okay. But that's fine. Now we win for sure. Now we flip. Oh, they're playing the alien stuff. Interesting. I've seen a lot of people playing that recently. I wonder why. It's really weird. I don't think it's particularly good, but it is cool. It's kind of cool. Injection Fairy Lily W. Not quite 4K, but close. Definitely close. I really want to summon the 4K boy. Really want to summon that guy. Said no time for game 2. Sorry. Sag. Okay. GG's. Sag. It's okay. We were gonna play a few matches till we got the Obelisk summoned anyway, so I'll just grab another match after this. Yeah, let's go grab another match. Shoutouts to Frosted Flake. Being a real one. Being a real one, playing the Edison format. Let's play some Edison format. Let's play some Edison format. That was a solid game. Showed the power of Gravekeeper Spy against the Alias decks. And it showed the power of Injection Fairy Lily in today's metagame. I actually think Injection Fairy Lily is such a fucking slept-on card. I lost to it, like, 3 times in the last week. And I'm just like, dude. It's not even, like, Injection Fairy Lily, like, themed decks. It's, like, Injection Fairy Lily in random decks. I had someone summon it against me, and they were playing Diva Hero. And they, like, wind blasted me, and they summoned an Injection Fairy Lily, and I was just like, what the fuck? And then they just killed me in 2 turns. And I had another game where my opponent, I was playing Upstart Goblin, which is a card I normally don't like playing, and I put my opponent to 10,000. They summoned Injection Fairy Lily, and they just had like 4 activations, and it was just like, dude, this is insane. Like, it was so rough. That card is very slept on, very, very slept on. I got a game versus DD Lube. Yes. Jerry Bean's Avatar. Inspired. Gives us the howdy with the cow emotes. Love the cow emotes. I'm gonna hit him with the thinking because I need to think about what I'm picking in rock paper scissors. I know I've played against this guy before. I know he's a paper picker, so I'm gonna pick scissors. Yeah. Okay. There we go. We out here. Taking some old metagame strats and using them in today's current rock paper scissors metagame. Our opening hand is a little far off. Ooh, the Soul Exchange helps. We need an Obelisk, and then we're good to go, basically. I'm going to set Giant Rat and pass. I don't want to set Book, because there's a chance I want to drop Gores before I use the Book. That's basically my thought process. There's also a chance I want to use this Heavy Storm. Another Hero Beat player. Interesting. People really like this deck. Okay, Giant Rat's going to summon a monster. You should actually, generally speaking, wait to set your cards until, obviously, you know, you get the idea. You should wait to set your cards because you don't know what I'm going to get. Now I know what I'm going to get because they set a bunch of back row. I was thinking about getting Grand Mole, but I'm like, am I really going to try to risk this Grand Mole into 3 back row? And now, since I've seen the 3 back row, I'm still going to get Grand Mole. I'm still going to get Grand Mole. All right. Grand Mole attack time. Let's go. Attacks. Activates D-Prison. That's fine. I'll set my Raikou. And I will pass. Raikou is going to try to remove probably the alias. Oh, shit. That's so fucking bad. Dude, come on. That's really fucking bad. So now they could go Bryonic or Stardust or both. Wouldn't be surprised if they did both. Oh, they're going to go Yugioh. That's interesting. That's really interesting, actually. Because this is going to punish them. Like hella. It's going to fucking huge punish them. Let's pop the Yugioh. Then we'll mill 3. Nice. Okay. Not the best mills. But our opponent is going to attack directly with the Diva and give us an opportunity to drop Gores. Huge. Obelisk off the top here is actually really big. Not quite. That would have been hype. That would have been very hype. Okay. Heavy Storm. Fuck it. What could they have? Starlight Road? Okay. Starlight Road, that's a 1-for-1 trade if I've ever seen one. Let's go ahead and just swing into Mirror Force. It's not real. Crash with the Diva. Mirror Force. Okay. Okay, I'll book the Gores. They really had Starlight Mirror Force. That's really funny. All right. What can you do? I guess I could have saved the book. I don't know. It's not looking good. Folks. I didn't draw Obelisk the Tormentor. Oh, the Miracle too? That's great. Of course. The only thing that lets them get over the Gores. Oh, just kidding. They had this too. Make Bryonic. Do it. Make Bryonic. Bounce your 0. Pop my board. It's actually not a bad play. I would make that play. Personally. But I guess they feel safe enough as it is. You know what? That's fine. You got me. You got me. Alright, this is going to activate. This is going to get our last spy out of the deck. There's an argument to getting Descendant, but they can just crash with the ocean. I don't like that. I don't like that, actually. Kaya still gets us out of this. Kind of. Not really, actually. If they don't synchro, Caius gets us out of this. But if they do make Bryonic here, it's pretty much lights out. Don't think there's anything we can do. Our Pot of Avarice is live, which is nice. But we're going to need to find some stuff, you know. Space Typhoon, okay. That's a start. Let's do it first. Let's Space Typhoon first. It's chainable. Oh, they're going to negate with Stardust. That's good. That's actually good for us, I think. Now we'll Pot of Avarice. Okay. Okay. Opponent probably still thinks we're on some weird, like, giant rat spy deck. But they don't know. They don't know. Okay, Raiko's pretty good. Raiko's pretty good. Let's just set. And pass. If they Bryonic the Raikou, okay. You know? They're forced to discard. We have one out. Oh god. What a top deck. That's an insane top deck. That's such a good top deck. Oh, they're gonna blow up the back row. Okay, never mind. Not so good now. Not so good. They're actually gonna attack. Alright. Skill drain 2. Okay. That's impressive. Now I think we're just dead. But we'll see. Maybe we can get out of this. Maybe we can get out of this. No, we're just dead. That's okay. That was a really nice draw from the opponent. That was a really nice draw. We can beat that though. We can beat this deck. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Copium. Shit, dude. Can we beat this deck? I have no side for this. Cyber Dragon's not bad. Keeps the board clear. Clears Catastor. My Body as a Shield's not bad either. Because Absolute Zero and stuff. Bottomless isn't bad either. So these 6 cards are not bad. Let's see what we can take out that's like not good. Book of Moon is pretty bad. Because I book an Alias and Spy still can't attack over it. Regeki Break is solid. D-Prison, Call of the Haunted. Call of the Haunted seems weak. They have Skill Drain, so I want to side out these 2 cards, but I can't afford to. I don't have any fucking Dust Tornadoes. I have 2 outs, 3 outs to Skill Drain. That's so ugly. Ugh. I guess Book of Moon's an out to Skill Drain. I flip Raikou, then I book it. Okay. I've got to leave the books in, actually. That being the case. I think we side out Caius. I think we side out Shiba Warrior. And I think we side out maybe... Maybe we just don't bring in the Siders on the play. On the play, I just want set monster, and then I want full combo. Basically, maybe we side out a D-Prison. That could be wrong. But... this seems alright. This seems alright. It's not too bad. Alright, we've got ourselves a Spy and a lot of back row. We could drop the Gores. I think we'll set the Spy. Set Solemn. I think that's good. Neither of these need to be set to be live next turn. But this needs to be set to be live next turn. Okay. This is good news. Good news for us. Activate the Spy. Go get. Probably another Spy. Yeah. I just want to get 2 bodies on board. Future Fusion. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We have Space Typhoon for that. Not saying I want to use Space Typhoon on that, but I can. You know? That's a shitload of back row. God damn. Ooh. Okay, so here's the plan. We've got Obelisk the Tormentor. It is live because I can book a spy, then flip it. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to book this spy. Okay. Step 1 complete. Flip the spy. This is step 2. Activate the effect. Alright. Special summon out probably our third spy. Don't want to give him a chance to use Bottomless Trap Hole. Now, it's time to summon Obelisk the Tormentor. Let's go, baby. Let's go. He said that's legal. It is indeed legal. You can't. You can't. You can't. Right? Yeah, you can't. You can't solemn judgment that. Yep. And because they tried to, I know they don't have honest. So even though I wasn't going to play around it anyway, I'm going to attack. Basically. Oh, man. Okay, they have 1 turn on Future Fusion. But we've got Space Typhoon for it. If they Miracle, that's a problem. But what can I do about that? Really nothing, to be honest. Really nothing. 2 absolute zeros is going to be really hard to beat. Just no matter what. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, that's okay. I know they have Solemn, so I can't Solemn. I do got a Space Typhoon their Miracle. Maybe I don't need to. Maybe I don't need to because Grammel can out the second absolute zero and we're still at a high enough life total where it doesn't matter. They're just going to pass. That's interesting. Very interesting. What did they mean by this? What did they mean by this? Alright, so Obelisk the Tormentor attacks over this. Our monster dies, but we get in 1,500 points. It's not bad. I think actually we Space Typhoon the Future Fusion first. Yeah. Go Battle Phase, Space Typhoon the Future Fusion. They Solemn. We Solemn back. Pay 4,000. This way, their Solemn deals them more damage. Yeah. Yeah, this makes the most sense. They take 1,500 here. Monster gets destroyed. Main Phase 2. Set Raikou. Now they're at a low enough life total. We got in a solid 3,400 with our Obelisk. Solid. Ooh, more life points. That's very, very helpful, actually. Because Gores is obviously only good if we have more life points. I could try to Raikou one of their back row. I think that's a good call. Let's just target that one. Ooh, we hit a Starlight Road. Nice. Mill 3. He said Monka S. Let's just attack directly. I want to put him in a range, you know what I'm saying? Put him in a range. Don't need to play into anything quite yet. Pass the turn. Now that they're in... Well, I need to get one more hit in with the Raikou for the Grammel to be lethal with the Raikou. More soul exchanges. Kappa. That's hilarious. Yeah, so we swing with the Raikou, the Hero Blast. That's fine. That's fine. Main Phase 2. I'm going to summon the Grammel. And pass. Their Hero Blast is no longer live. They're going to Torrential. Okay, that's totally fine. It's totally fine. We take those. We take those. I'm going to say lag. Okay, there we go. Nice. Nice little DB lag. But this is okay. Obelisk put him low enough to where I think this Gores is going to be lethal. Straight up. Like, it's straight up just going to kill them. I think these 2 new sets, it can't be that real, right? Android attacks, special summon Gores. They gain 600. They pass the turn. Heavy Storm. Starlight Road and Solemn are gone, so I'm going for game. Yep. Let's go. Heavy Storm off the top. Obelisk attacks. W. Okay, that was actually a tough game. That was actually way harder than it needed to be. I do need the Cyber Dragons for sure. I think I like the DD Crows too, actually. I think they're pretty good against the Hero Blast and the Miracle Fusion stuff. And I think they have very low water count because they're playing the Hero variant or whatever. So I think I just banish the waters and I'm actually big chillin'. I don't want to side down on the Obelisks because that's the whole point of the deck. But I do want to side down on some of these other cards. Soul Exchange kind of gets blown out by Gemini Spark. I don't really like that. And drawing multiple Soul Exchanges, that game looked kind of bad. Soul Exchanging on an Absolute Zero also isn't the best. So let's just cut it down to 2, 1 maybe even. I also don't think we need 2 Starlight Roads, but I got to protect the Obelisk. I got to protect it at all costs. Okay, what else? Could just be all the Soul Exchanges, realistically. And then maybe a Bottomless. How does this look? I wish there was a way to sort this so I could look at it like this. Huh. Deprison could be good. Just to kind of 1-for-1 trade with Absolute Zero. I think we're just going to try this. I mean, this is like not the best configuration at summoning Obelisk. I kind of wanted to side down to 2, but we're not going to do that ever, basically. This hand is good. Gravekeeper Spy is the best card in the matchup because it stops their like opening pressure. They have to do specific things to get through Gravekeeper Spy, which I'm happy about. Okay, here. Oh, that's good. Extra 1,000. That's good. E-call. Okay. This is all looking good. I might do something like set Bottomless, set Hamster. Then they summon, they spark. I don't know. Setting 2. Alright. It's either that or it's set Spy. Set Lone Spy, don't set Bottomless. But I think I want to force out some of the back rows, so we're going to do this. We're just going to do this. If they spark the Hamster, then that's like 1 less out. Okay, this is fine. This doesn't do anything, I don't think. It does turn on their Miracle Fusion. Now that I'm thinking about it, Diva gives them 2 waters. Maybe the DD Crows were bad. I'm going to ask priority. Lag. Priority. No priority. Okay, we'll just Bottomless this. Don't gotta worry about it. Goodbye. Maybe they have Miracle now. But that's not too bad. I mean, it just trades with the Raikou. End phase. Interesting. Alright, let's see if they have Skill Drain. Or Royal Oppression. No. They might still have Skill Drain. They might just be waiting for the Raikou. I could see that. Let's attack. Wow. Just nothing. Is it crazy to Solemn and Alias summon next turn? It might be too crazy. But maybe it's not crazy enough. Maybe I need to do it. I know I have Gores, but I also have like kind of a wall built up already. Gores isn't coming down until late game anyway. I'm actually gonna Solemn this. I know it's kind of wild, but I think it just is right. You know? I think it's just okay. Oh my god. That's a draw. Oh, I want to summon it so bad. But if I flip, I play into Torrential and Hero Blast. Oh. I think because it's guaranteed in the later game, I think we just go for breaking up the back rows. Okay. Okay, they didn't stop that. Maybe they won't stop this. Maybe they won't stop it. I'm going to summon Descendant. I'm not going to use the effect with priority. No pry. Summon is okay. Interesting. Let's try and pick these off. Mirror Force is gone? That's an out to Obelisk. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Obelisk the Tormentor, baby. Obelisk the Tormentor. Let's go. Attack for 4,000. Bruh, that's nasty. Okay, now we Pot of Avarice. Target Crow, Dragon, Spy, Descendant, Master. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Want to get the Dragon back in the deck. This deck is fucking sick. Having such a good time playing it. Alright, we drew the Dragon, drew the Grand Mole. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Avarice goes, and then our turn ends. Don't want to commit anything like setting brain control because then it would lock out our Gores, obviously. The opponent is looking at this Obelisk the Tormentor. Are they feeling tormented? These are the questions we have to ask. These are the hard-hitting questions. Only kind of questions you get on the what is it? Edison E3 Yu-Gi-Oh. Here comes Miracle. Here comes Miracle. I know it's coming. No. Oh, they're going to make Catastrophe. Catastrophe does out it. Ugh, gross. Lame. Lame. That's whack. That's okay, though. That's okay. Mirror Force is gone. Mirror Force is gone. I guess we'll try to Grand Mole it. That's the plan, for sure. Okay. Now we know a little bit more about what they've got. We know they have an alias, for sure, because they e-called for it. The other two cards, don't know about those ones. Don't know about those ones. Beast King Barbaros. Okay, I am going to special summon Gores because that's what the deck does. Mirror Force is... Oh my god. Well, you already know. You already know I gotta go for it. You already know what we gotta do. Obelisk is okay. Attacks directly for lethal. Yo, GG's. Tormented, motherfucker. Let's go. Let's go. That was so hype. Oh, man, that was fucking sick. 4K subs, 4K attack directly for lethal. Oh, that's such a good feeling. That's such a good feeling. Make sure and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like for the Obelisk the Tormentor deck. Man, this is fucking exciting. Love Edison format. Peace out, guys.